Untold Stories of Grand Rapids History Revealed. The Curious Neighbors exhibit is part of the Minneapolis College of Art and Design Greater Minnesota Arts Initiative. For this week's In Focus, we go inside the opening reception of this exhibit at the Old Central School in Grand Rapids.
A museum of memories.
It's really fantastic what they put together here.
Grand Rapids residents are getting a glimpse of the untold history of their community.
I really didn't know anything about any of the stories.
I think it's pretty unusual and pretty unknown for most of the people.
The Curious Neighbors exhibit is a collection of uncommon and unknown stories told by people in the Grand Rapids community.
Everyone that we've talked to has been really excited to sort of be given a voice to share a story.
I was glad to see that some metro artists would come up north and visit with us.
As part of the Minneapolis College of Art and Design's Greater Minnesota Arts Initiative, 3 graduate students spent 8 weeks gathering stories of Grand Rapids history.
A lot of the work that we're trying to do is about helping use the arts as a way of bridging different parts of the community.
Revealed to the community for the first time Tuesday night, the exhibit shows the most compelling stories through interactive displays.
It's really fun to see that all together and see how all these individual pieces that are around us kind of turn into that bigger history.
I hope people can inspire by the story and make people to think about how to present the story or how the story can be presented.
Not all the stories here at the exhibit are true, but many of them are still untold, like this urban legend of the Wawina wild man who was captured by lumberjacks and thrown into a cellar. Now here at the exhibit, if you look through this keyhole, you can catch a glimpse, or if you're brave enough, you can open the door.
It's hard to tell what's real, what's an artifact from the story and what they've actually manufactured.
From tall tales,
The Bigfoot prints are really interesting,
to unusual and unsettling facts.
I like how some of the stories are serious and real and some are pretty funny and whimsical.
To personal stories, like a veteran's collection of letters.
He wrote a letter home every single day for 4 years. Not only that, they wrote back every day for 4 years.
Or a traditional family heirloom passed down generations.
We thought it has a story. It's beautiful Ojibwe floral designs.
And people could also rewrite their own history.
It sort of became like a trigger for them to be able to tell their own stories to us.
A display allowing others to partake in the exhibit by recording their own untold stories. For this week's In Focus, Jamil Doneth, Lakeland News.
The Curious Neighbors exhibit will be on display until Tuesday, August 6th.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.